Welcome to Astrology Innovation. Today I'm going to talk about the Schumann resonance and the Galactic Range Portal. So some of the things we'll see in this video will be a summary of some of the research I've done. It will be really quick because I've speak about this in other videos, but about the Great Attractor and the Schumann resonance, as well as a summary about the Galactic Range Portal, which is one of the techniques I've been developing and researching, astrological techniques. Some exciting news about the Galactic Range Portal, and an example of its possible influence in the Schumann resonance, which gives also further proof the connection between this range and the Schumann resonance, as well as other research I've done about this. Okay, so in summary, the Great Attractor is a very powerful cosmic point. It attracts more than 100,000 galaxies towards it. So yeah, it has a very massive gravitational pull. And also the galactic center is another important point for the galactic range portal. And the Schumann resonance is the electromagnetic field, in summary, a way to measure the Earth's electromagnetic field. So here is the summary of I've spoken about this in two other videos, so I'll just make it really quick. I'll come back to this. And I did another video speaking about this. So just very quickly, here we see gradually how there's not much activity, and there's a lot of activity, especially in this range, which is the 7th of December. So this is from the 5th to the 7th. Every one of these has a range of 3 days. And there was a very powerful conjunction between Mercury, the Sun, and the Great Attractor, which I think was one of the things that triggered Earth's electromagnetic field. Earth was very much energized with this conjunction, and we can see it here in the Schumann resonance. And then there's another technique I've been developing, which is barycentric astrology, which is the hidden heart of the solar system. I also have another video if you want to go deeper there in that subject. But here it was the conjunction with the barycenter and the great attractor. So it was also very powerful. And after I did another video that speaks about the great attractor, and you can see the connection. Here's the exact conjunction of Mercury and the great attractor, which is at 14 degrees and 18 minutes of Sagittarius in the tropical zodiac. So here we see the activation of Mercury, and then we see the moon that it's really close. And here in this next phase is the conjunction of the moon, the great attractor, and we see this spike of energy. And this is what I explained in the other video, which I was really excited, so I didn't wait enough time to see how it progressed afterwards, which was amazing. I did say that I thought it was going to continue for some time, because this was not just the moon. In this case, it was the moon. Mercury was still really close, and there was this square with Saturn and opposition with Jupiter. So it was really powerful, making this activation. But now we're gonna go much deeper into this. Okay, so before we get into that, which will be really cool, just so you see a little bit, it was amazing, very powerful, but we'll come to this. So before coming to that, I want to explain a little bit more about the Galactic Range Portal, which is another technique I've been developing. So I, as I mentioned, in 14 degrees and 18 minutes of Sagittarius in the tropical zodiac, there's the Great Attractor. This is just artistic. It's not the actually how the Great Attractor is, but it's a very powerful point that attracts more than 100,000 galaxies. And here at 27 degrees and 11 minutes of Sagittarius, we have the galactic center. It's also artistic, but the galactic center is actually a supermassive black hole, and the whole galaxy orbits around it, including our own solar system orbits around the galactic center. And yeah, so they're very powerful points, and they're relatively very close to each other for the power that they have. And also here is the midpoint between those two. So this is just like a very quick summary of the Galactic Range Portal. So you can see the midpoint, the Great Attractor, and the Galactic Center, and all of them connecting in this range. It's much more powerful than this. And I go uh, deeper also in another video, but I also, the really great news about this technique is that I'm developing a course. So if you're interested in buying the course when it's ready, make sure to subscribe, to follow me on Instagram. You can also subscribe to my email list on my website. I'll leave the relative links below. Um, yeah, so uh, you don't miss the course when it's ready. And I'll also probably make a pre-sale of the course. Yeah, so stay tuned about this information because I go much deeper, and it's gonna be very amazing. It's gonna include other very powerful and interesting things, which I'll talk about later in other videos and so on. Okay, so now let's get to the update, which was very powerful. The the range of 3 days as well, between the 28th of December and the 30th of December, there was this very powerful thing going on. So yeah, here we see the moon at the galactic center, conjunct the galactic center. You can also see Mercury, Jupiter, and Saturn also still activating the great attractor, but especially Mercury is going deeper into the galactic range portal. And yeah, there's this very powerful activation in Earth's electromagnetic field with the Schumann resonance. So yeah, so here we can see it better how the moon conjunct the great attractor, and then the moon conjunct the galactic center. So it was between all this range, the moon was going through this. And here, if you see the black lines, they mark the conjunction with the moon and the great attractor here, and the moon and the galactic center here. Okay, so now that we saw this, we can see it much more clearly here. We see the galactic range portal, and that same combination we saw here of the moon at the great attractor and the galactic center. So it was the moon going through the whole range. So even before it entered, as it went closer to the great attractor, it did these very powerful activations. And the most powerful one was exactly with the moon great attractor. And then as it went through the galactic range portal, we see all of this activity in Earth's electromagnetic field. So the connection between the moon, the Earth, and the the galactic range portal. So the connection between the great attractor and the galactic center as well. So great attractor, galactic center, the moon, and all of these combinations from seen from our perspective from Earth, activating Earth's electromagnetic field very powerfully. And yeah, so it's amazing. I just wanted to share this because it's part of my research as well. I like combining many different um, types of research. So this is one of the research the combination with Earth's electromagnetic field with the Schumann resonance and the Galactic Range Portal. So yeah, it was really, really amazing to see this combination, especially yeah, with the moon, and very interesting as well that it was the ending of 2024 because well, December by itself was very important. It was like a very powerful shift into 2025, which will have so many astrological configurations that can bring a lot of changes. I think there will be very, very dramatic changes in the world this year. But yeah, it's really amazing how this was right before the beginning of this new year with the Galactic Range Portal, the Moon, the Earth, and also the other combinations we saw with Mercury, Saturn, and Jupiter. Also, and another very powerful and important thing here. Here we can see it more clearly. Neptune is also squaring the galactic center. So Saturn is squaring the great attractor, Neptune is squaring the galactic center. And yeah, so the moon also activated these squares. So that's also part of why uh, it was very powerful because it was the square to the great attractor, the galactic center, and the moon going through all of the galactic range portal and activating all of these, also activating Mercury, activating the position of Jupiter, all within this range. And yeah, so it was amazing to see this. I hope you really enjoyed. So make sure to stay updated also because of the course, if you're interested in going deeper into the Galactic Range Portal and the other surprises that I have for this course. So make sure to subscribe and yeah, also you can check out my website. Also, if you want to book an astrological consultation. Also, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to give it a like. You can also comment if you have any questions, if you found anything interesting, and you can share it with people that might be interested in this topic. And yeah, also you can watch related videos, the videos I mentioned about. Yeah, I go very deeply into this one and also into this and this. So two separate videos. This is one of them, and this two is another one, and this is the new one, the one I just mentioned. But there's also another one about the Galactic Range Portal. So I'll place the link of everything related on the description, as I mentioned. So make sure to check the description and go through anything that you would find interesting or you, um, yeah. So thank you so much for staying until the end. I hope you really enjoyed and hope to see you soon. Thank you so much. Have an amazing day or evening.